guys, welcome back to my channel. It is AK_educator_curlz here, also known as Nia, and today we are going to dive into a little bit of a hair update. So I gave you guys a hair update a few weeks ago just about what I've been liking in my hair, and this is a part 2 to that video, so I'll go back and fix the title. That was part 1. This is a hair update part 2, and it's really just because my hair's been cut for a while. My hair is like getting used to being shorter in that state, and I'm finding that my hair is actually responding to things very differently. And so I wanted to talk just a little bit about, what are the root causes to that? What could be the root causes to what happens in our hair when it stops responding to products, or it stops coiling nicely, etc., and like what is really going on. So let's get into that really quickly. One of the first major hair updates that I wanted to share is one that my hair is coiling more. So if you guys remember in my previous wash and go videos, this section of my hair did this like flat wavy S thing. And it's not actually doing that as much anymore. It is coiling a lot more. And so one of the things that I think was going on with my hair prior to when I cut it was that my hair was experiencing either environmental stressors or stressors and tension from when I was manipulating it and or styling it, and had become damaged like in the lengths of the hair. And so when I cut it, it actually allowed it to recoil because I cut those pieces off. So if you guys remember, this section of my hair was actually like down here. And so I cut about half. And so I think that's truly one of the things that's really happening with my hair, which is why my hair is coiling more. And so you will see that in like a lot of my pictures of my fro, it's fuller, it's rounder, it's coiled more. And that is just because I think when I cut the ends of the hair, I cut a good bit of the damage that was living on my hair, to be just frank. And so it's causing my hair to respond differently. Okay, so that's probably factor number 1. Factor number 2 is that I am finding that now I have been in Houston for over a year, and my hair is, I feel like in this year, was bracing itself to go back to the cold, and now it is like getting used to the fact that it's actually not gonna get that cold. And so my hair is actually like doing this thing on my scalp that actually is what happened when I moved to Georgia, or back to Georgia when I was a teenager. So for those who are unfamiliar, I was born in Georgia. I moved to New Jersey. We moved around quite a bit, back and forth between Jersey and New Jersey and Georgia. Then moved to Maryland for a bit, moved to New Jersey again, and then moved back to Atlanta before I went to college. And so I lived with my dad in Georgia for those years. And when I moved to Georgia, I began to get like build up on my scalp in a very different way than I had experienced in the North. I actually really didn't experience the dandruff in the North. I didn't struggle with dry scalp or any kind of like scalp conditions or sebum issues. And when I moved back to the South, I did. And so some of that was because of my allergies. So I don't really have allergies in New Jersey. When I moved back to Georgia, I needed to take allergy medicine. Similar in Texas, when I moved to Texas, I needed to like amp up my allergy medicine because I was really sick when I first moved here, and I couldn't figure out why. And so one of the things I think is also happening is my hair is shifting because of the environmental factors a good bit. And so my hair is now getting settled and used to that. And so what that actually meant for me when I moved to Georgia the first time is that I couldn't use a lot of product on my hair. It caused buildup really bad. I would get these like plaque, like chunks of buildup on my scalp that I'd have to scrub off and rinse out. And so I think we're back to that state. It took about a year when I moved to Georgia for that to be a factor for my hair as it adjusted, but I have definitely seen that on my scalp. And so one of the things that I'm shifting toward is probably getting rid of butters altogether, and not using creams at all. And that is actually what I did when I moved to Georgia. I really only used leave-in conditioner, and I would use a light oil, and that was like literally it. My hair was straight then, and if I did wear it, I used to wear it crimpy, not curly, but like crimpy. When I did wear it like that in particular, I would use gel or mousse, and that was it. And so I'm thinking that I need to transition my routine to live more in like a lighter product type of realm for my hair. And so I am considering just going back to like leave-in gel, leave-in mousse only, even when I need to twist, because the creams I think are actually causing really heavy buildup on my scalp overall. And same thing with oils. I will probably only use oils again to be able to massage my scalp before I wash, or to be able to like add to my deep conditioner. So I'd say that's factor number 2. Factor number 3, and this is what is tricky, is because my hair is shorter, there's a lot less things that I'm manipulating and doing to my hair, to be honest. I'm literally just wearing it in a wash and go. And what ends up happening when I wear it like that is I try to find ways to be able to make it stretch. And so though my hair is shorter and coiling more, I am getting more days out of my wash and go. And that is just because I am doing things to stretch the wash and go, i.e. wearing it in a puff, being able to pull it up with a clip, something like that. And so I've been doing that a lot more in my hair, which has really, really helped my ability to get more days of hair. So those are probably the 3 main hair updates that I'm finding. Like, my hair is responding to environmental factors differently. When I cut, I got rid of a lot of the damage. And then the last thing is like finding ways to make my hair last a lot more days, even though it's shorter, just so that I am not over manipulating it as well. And so yeah, those are the major updates within my hair. I have really been loving that. And I've really loved the ease of leave-in gel and leave-in mousse again. And so I'm super excited for that, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how it grows. Also, this is leave-in and mousse, and it looks amazing. So I'm super, super excited to see how it continues to grow. All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. And if you have hair updates or things that you're learning about your hair, share them with me. I'd love to know. Have a great day. Bye.